I just got home from watching the brand new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to give such a big thank you to Amazon Prime and Fandango for even giving us the opportunity to watch this movie a day early. I am so deeply appreciative. I will also say that I'm going to leave this review completely spoiler free. I promise I'm not going to ruin this movie for you. I am a large believer in going and seeing all of the Marvel movies yourself in theaters and experiencing the happiness with your own eyes. Now, with that being said, I think the best way that I could describe how I feel after watching that movie is hopeful and, I don't know, almost optimistic. The last time that a Spider-Man movie made me feel this way, when I walked out of the theaters, I was a teenager watching Andrew Garfield on the big screen. And this is coming from someone who has defended Tom since day one. A die-hard Tom Holland truther as Peter Parker. Tom Holland has always been my number one choice for Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I think he brings both sides of that perfectly to life, and this movie really encapsulates that so well. But I was also around when Tobey dropped on the big screen. I was there when Andrew dropped on the big screen. And Andrew will always be my soul Spidey. He was the Spider-Man that made me fall in love with watching Spider-Man movies. And that is no disrespect to Tobey. I absolutely recognize that Tobey is the GOAT. Undeniable. But one thing that I think the MCU's version of Spider-Man hasn't done super well so far is get that really friendly neighborhood Spider-Man vibe. He makes you feel good. He makes you feel like there's hope in the world. There's still good in the universe as long as Spider-Man is around. That's really what I have always felt out of the Spider-Man movies, regardless of who is behind the mask. And while Tom's movies have been so outrageously cool and action-packed and emotional roller coasters, and they're amazing, I just think for the first 3 movies, one thing that it did miss was that Spider-Man is a normal dude. He's not some super rich kid prodigy. He wasn't someone who was picked by the gods. He is just a teenage boy who happened to get bitten by a radioactive spider. Nothing more than that. And I think the movies before this have laid a wonderful foundation for Tom's character and building into this. I don't think we could really have this version of Tom's Spider-Man or really get this hopeful and warm feeling from him if we hadn't already experienced a little less emotionally valuable stories of Spider-Man. And I'm not saying that May and Ben are not valuable, okay? I'm not